Residents in New York say they're alarmed after seeing Muslim community patrols driving through their neighborhoods in what look like police squad cars. One America's Pearson Sharp has the details.
New Yorkers say they're shocked after seeing Muslim patrol cars roaming their neighborhoods like police squads. These Muslim community patrols just began operating in Brooklyn this year, and according to the Council on American-Islamic Relations, they are the first of their kind in the United States. The patrols sprang up as an apparent response to some 14 biased incidents against New York Muslims in 2017. Actually, a rather low number, considering there's over 8.6 million people living in the city. According to the group's vice president, Noor Rabah, the group currently has 30 members, but plans on rapidly expanding to cover the entire city. He describes the Muslim patrols like a neighborhood watch, but on steroids, with members dressed like police officers and driving cars identical to police squad cars.
Are the people's tax dollars paying for this?
Residents say they're uncomfortable with the patrols, which they describe as being similar to Sharia police. Others have raised doubts about the purpose of the patrols, saying New York's police department is already very diverse, and their only job is to patrol the city streets and protect people from harassment or crime. So why does there need to be a Muslim group tasked with the same job as the police? Even other Muslims have raised questions about the need for the patrols, with residents expressing fears this is just another form of Sharia law enforcement. Similar groups can already be seen in other major European cities in Denmark, Germany, France, Sweden, and Britain. These patrols have been going on for years, and a CNN report caught Muslims from a patrol in London harassing residents. In Whitechapel, one man can be heard insulting a gay man, calling him offensive names and telling him he wasn't welcome in a Muslim area. Others denounce residents for drinking, claiming this is a Muslim area and alcohol is not permitted. They also harassed a woman as she was crossing the street, warning her that her short skirt was not allowed in Muslim areas. And now, with the arrival of these Muslim patrols to New York City, Americans are becoming worried they'll fall under the same harassment for not following Islamic practices. Pearson Sharp, One America News.
On to other updates. The medieval use of caning as a punishment in Indonesia has sparked outrage after a 21-year-old woman fainted reportedly after receiving 140 lashes for having sex outside marriage and drinking alcohol reportedly. And she, along with her partner, was struck on their backs. This was in a public park with many people in attendance reportedly. And after the young woman collapsed, she was carried off the stage by female officers to an ambulance. 4 others, including a Sharia police officer and his female partners, were also flogged after being caught in close proximity in a private place. The number of lashes imposed is believed to be one of the highest since implementation of the Sharia law. This part is home to 5.4 million people. It's the only province in Indonesia to apply Sharia law. It was granted special autonomy in 2006 following an agreement signed between Indonesia and a separatist group. Sexual relations outside marriage, homosexuality, and consumption of alcohol are punishable by 10 to 150 publicly administered lashes, reportedly. Last year as well, this region came under the scanner after 2 men were publicly flogged 76 times each at a city park in August, reportedly. And they were arrested in April after the police found the men kissing and hugging inside a bathroom, while global human rights organizations and even the European Union have repeatedly denounced the use of corporal punishment. It remains to be seen whether the Indonesian government will step in to outlaw such legal provision.
As a human rights lawyer and as an Iranian and as a human, this story is one of the most upsetting I've seen. To give you context, Iran has morality police. Because Iran is set up as an Islamic republic, there is requirements for people to behave in a modest way. And there is, in law, structures designed to enforce. Recently, the president has announced a crackdown on women, particularly around the hijab, which is the modesty veil they must. And today a tragedy has happened. A 22-year-old woman, Mahsa Amini, who was visiting her family in the capital, was stopped by police because apparently she wasn't adhering to the dress code. Her family say that she was assaulted. The police deny this, but this happened. This poor, young, beautiful woman is subsequently in hospital and dies.
Iran's morality police will once again patrol the country's streets to enforce hijab regulations.
با اون دسته از کسانی که متاسفانه توجهی به تبعات و عواقب پوشش خارج از عرف نداشتن و همچنان بر هنجار شکنی خودشون اصرار دارند.
Hijab street patrol operations were put on pause following the death of Mahsa Amini, a 22-year-old woman who died in morality police custody in September 2022. She was reportedly detained for not properly wearing a headscarf while in public. Following her death, protests erupted across the country and, in solidarity, many women refused to wear their hijabs. The head of Iran's police force also said legal action will be taken against those who refuse to follow the country's strict dress code, with dissenters being referred to the judicial system.
We're not going to have this in America. We got to stop it now.